Does not Daniel want to do a recap for this week?
Anybody who's
Still
not
targeted.
Daniel, what do you do?
I mean, I got the inspiration last week.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, but Daniel gets it all the time.
No, that's true.
Yeah, when nobody else volunteers.
I can't get double inspiration, so I still got it.
The
This is
recap inspiration is stackable, but you already gave up your time,
Oh, really?
so um,
ooh,
I
she
will
said
do.
skirt.
I'll do the recap. We had just gone in to the cave. We were gonna ambush the werewolves, and so we did decide to do that. Stealth was out the window. Nobody was stealthy. We just kind of like ran up on the bitches, and we killed a couple werewolves and a couple wolves that came to their defense. Talked to one super scared one. He didn't want to come with us. He basically just decided that he was gonna be a coward, and that was fine. And then we found Bianca, who was at the tower when we were fucking around with the dragon in the tower for Van Richten's place. And she turns out to be the mate of the head werewolf that runs the pack, so that's cool. We found the children. Rest in peace, Glacier. So sorry that he had max level emotional damage because one of them died. And then Drell decapitated her all the rest of the way. And we rescued the rest of the children, and then we went back to talk to Bianca. Bianca is going to meet up with us to give us the key. And we did not find Ilya, right? We
I believe you did.
we did. We did find him, and we rescued him.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
He was part of the kids that we rescued. Yes, that's right.
Yep. And the dude's sister.
Yep, and his sister. So, yeah, that's where we're at. And then we are gonna meet with Bianca to get the key to defeat the werewolves that we need, and then that's pretty much where we left off.
That's not exactly where you left off, but I think it's pretty close enough for you to take
What did
that
I miss?
point.
We are at the
Kidding.
gates of Kretsk, and there is utter chaos going on.
Oh yeah. That's right.
And the key
Key
is
plot
to get
point.
the collars off everybody, because right now they're all hanging off.
Yeah,
That's
they're right. They're in chains with the collars and
Oh.
whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And we're waiting on that lady to come in like 2 days' time, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is correct. All right. Yes, take your inspiring point. And on that note, we'll get started. Hop and stream if you're not already. And then we shall begin. As you guys have crested the hill toward Kresk, a foul wind has carried with it the reek of blood, bile, and death, sour in your mouth. The village, as you walk the gate, lies in chaos. Bodies are in the streets, some crumpled in doorways, others sprawled mid-step as if they simply fell where they stood. In one alley, you catch sight of a child's small form curled beside a grown woman, unmoving. From windows and behind doors, cries rise. In a clashing harmony, screams of confusion, sobs of grief, moans of pain. The entire village is filled with panic. And outside the burgomaster's cottage, is a no, where's Questra? Zuleika, Ilya, and all of the rescued children, sans one, of course, are sort of huddled in a shell-shocked ring. And Dimitri, the burgomaster, is standing beside Anna. He's got his arm around her shoulders. His face is ashen. And as you approach, he seems both relieved and devastated.
What is happening? What's going on here?
Oh, you're back. We didn't know. Oh, God, we didn't know. After you left, village celebrated. You brought the wine, the first that we've had in weeks, and spirits lifted. For the first time, what felt like a season, there was laughter. But then, after a bit, people started to fall ill. And at first, we thought perhaps it was a fever, or perhaps simply too much drink on empty stomachs, but they began to choke and kind of turns away from the children, convulse and scream that something was burning them from the inside. They just died.
Someone poisoned the wine?
Not all
Where
of
do we get the
them.
wine from? Oh.
You
We brought the wine with us from the Raven people.
The winery wizards are.
Yeah, you're all right to some degree. Yeah, he just shakes his head with disdain and holds his wife a little bit closer. It wasn't everyone, just 10 of the barrels. 10. Oh my cursed barrels. We buried all of the dead that we could identify, and others that simply had to burn. Nearly a fifth of our people are gone.
Holy shit.
I mean,
No more wine until...
who would do that, though?
I don't know. This is a tragedy unlike anything that we've ever seen, but thank you for bringing the children back to us.
The abbot wouldn't have access to those barrels that were given to the rest of the village, would he?
I've never seen the abbot partake of drink, but... And truthfully, since you left, he's been rather quiet up in his abbey, but I suppose it's possible. But I don't understand why the abbot would wish to cause harm to us. We have yes, a foul man he may be, down to his core, but he does many things to care for us, and we in turn do many things that aid him. It does not suit him to hurt us this way.
Well, where was the wine taken after its arrival?
Well, this is Krezk. We're not like Falaki. We don't allow visitors, outsiders. We've no tavern. The barrels are delivered to individual houses. But we are a small village. There are only maybe 20 households. 30 perhaps.
And 10 of them were poisoned.
10 barrels we were able to test with the thanks from the medicine woman.
This definitely bears the need for investigation, but as long as no one else starts
Do you
to partake, then the danger seems to have passed.
do you know what form of poison was used?
Unfortunately, she could not tell us, but something foul and unlike anything she'd seen before. Made of some substance she just couldn't identify.
Hmm.
But I don't wish for this tragedy to overshadow my appreciation for what you've done. Zuleika and Ilya were telling me, along with Esmeralda here, all of that has transpired since Ilya was, well, since he went missing. And I know that we have you to thank for his return. We are deep in your debt.
What time is it in game?
Right now we are creeping up at 5:30 in the morning. The sun is beginning to rise.
Okay. But we've been up like for a long time.
Lots of
Yes, you
hours.
have about 12 hours now.
I would
I
like
think
to investigate the poison because I want to know if it's a specific something.
I I believe that would be fine. Just please be careful. I wouldn't wish any harm to come to you. There are a few barrels stored in the cellar.
Okay. Um, I'm going to at some point when we're all done talking to them. I want to go down and investigate that.
And how long have you been in the city now?
Who are you talking to?
You.
At least 2 days minimum. It's been several days because we had one night that we spent here, and then this would be the morning of the second night, I believe, that we've been
Okay.
in the city.
You guys trying to figure out how long they would have had to tamper with the wine.
Well, I mean, the abbot did come pretty much like right after we arrived, and then we saw him immediately after we arrived because he was the midwife. Um,
The midwife.
no, I'm not talking to you. You can go tend to the children.
I had forgotten about that part actually. I thought you were referencing something else with the do we tell him?
I was suggesting that we do tell him about what we found in the thing, but I wanted to talk about that first. We'll go back in and talk to him here in a minute. But so I suspect maybe that the wine may be poisoned with wolfsbane, because we know that this family has the werewolf blood. But how many other families do we know of in this area have it? And why would it only poison a portion and not everybody?
I hadn't considered that. That would make a great deal of sense.
So I'm wondering if it does have wolfsbane. I look to Muriel. Do you know of how they mix the wine on a normal? Do you know their recipe, or
Oh, now you want to talk to me?
you spent the most time with them? You know more about them than we do.
The only difference in their wine is the sort of grapes that they use. But they have not made anything other than their standard for years. Well, at least for a long time. I know that, well, you were there, you saw it. In the large room, they had those giant vats, and they keep the wine in there, and then they fill smaller barrels to deliver. So perhaps it is not that multiple barrels were tampered with at random, but perhaps it is that the vat itself was poisoned.
Does
And
Wolfbane
they
affect you guys the same that it would affect werewolves since you're were-ravens?
I've heard that it does, but, well, I've never tested it for myself. Perhaps it's just a superstition. Well, of course, why would I wish to test that
Well,
sort of thing?
I wouldn't imagine that you would test yourself, just if you heard of. Oh, poor Glacier is over there asleep. I just thought he was on the ground.
Yeah, I wanted to remind you guys that Glash just like slumped over. Probably someone is having to hold him up. I think Isaac was holding him
staring
up,
up
right?
he's like laying on his back, prone on the ground, staring up at the sky, willing for the rain to start. That's
Yeah.
that's what I imagine he is at right now. Like, wake me up when September ends type deal.
Yes.
Jarrell will take a quick moment to take him to bed.
Okay.
We're gonna tuck him in.
Yeah.
Nestle him in one of the sleeping bags.
Yeah. Just tuck him in. Just go night. So no, I definitely do think that we need to tell him about what we discovered about the abbot for sure. I want to see if I can identify the type of poison that may have been added. And I wonder if because they weren't there, they took over. I wonder if maybe the druids tampered with a lot of the wine that was made, because they didn't make new wine before we left, correct?
I mean, why else would they take over the place? What reason they have to be there? Maybe this was the plan all along, just deliver the wine, and we just ended up doing what they wanted to do.
Exactly. And then we just didn't double check, but there was no reason for us to double check. Okay, so yeah, I think that we should do that. Do we want to go tell him now and then go look at the vat that is downstairs in the cellar?
I think it might be best to take him with us downstairs, given the abbot's ability to blend in.
Drop in? Yes.
Also, speaking of wolf's blood, Sturridge still has I think it was a flower of wolfsbane?
Okay.
Wait, what?
Ages
Can you
ago.
repeat it?
I have a Sturridge was handed a flower of wolfsbane ages ago when we met at first little camp.
Oh.
Because they wanted to test if I was a werewolf. And it wasn't because someone cured me like a day before.
I don't know who did that. So sorry.
Took my axe away too. It was a horrible day,
Nope,
but
I didn't do
he
that.
still has the flower. He still has the flower. If you want to like push it out a kid's throat or something.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
To your question.
Yeah.
I don't want it because I had already been bitten, so I don't want that to affect me in any way. So you can hand it to anybody else. But
I'm also bitten.
Alcine is not going to take that from you.
I'll hand it to the old guy, I guess. The Baron. He can have it. I don't like the flower anymore. It makes me
He
itch.
absolutely does not accept that from you. But
Yeah, he is the werewolf,
but
wait, who do you
the
who
Baron,
did you try to give it to?
The Baron.
the Baron.
The Baron.
But the Baroness
Give him a
will
flower.
definitely intercept it and store it up on her shelf. She's the one who handles and prepares the wolfsbane, anyways.
Who does?
But wait, no, I need that for comparison.
The Baroness.
I need that for comparison. We can give it back when we come back upstairs. But Dimitri, if you wanted to come down to the cellar with us while I do my little form of investigation, we have much to discuss.
Oh, now you wish to speak with me.
Just
Yeah,
fucking shove
this
him
one.
away every time you don't need him.
Well, true to Alcena's character, that's how she is. She's very, very matter of fact. She is very awkward and almost kind of rude, like borderline, but like not intending to be.
It sounds like Malik, but nicer.
Like she genuinely doesn't want to hurt feelings.
I'm
Dreller,
stuck
come in.
behind Strahd.
Oh, sorry.
I was like walking in, then you sprinted in and covered me. I was like, uh-oh. I'll just wait.
I just placed myself somewhere I couldn't see anything in there.
Damn.
One second.
Take your time. I'm about to get my DoorDash.
Nice.
So I might have to disappear for about 2.5 seconds.
You're like leading this investigation, bro. You better not.
It's just like
Let's
2
say.
seconds. I'm so sorry.
Alrighty.
I'm trying to
Oh yeah, the fees. Literally, you're paying for
for
half the
DoorDash.
cost of the actual food just to get it delivered.
Yeah,
Sounds annoying.
I
Not the
pay for
worst.
Dash Pass because I get it a lot for work. So it's worth it for me because I don't like leaving because I only get 30 minutes to eat. So I get free
Here we go.
delivery.
I was gonna try it out for the first time, but what the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's
Mm.
pretty tough. You can get coupons though.
Yes.
All right, Dimitri
no, I mean-
leads you down to the basement, and
Is that a
he
dead person?
gestures to the barrels and then walks further into the cellar. We thought it would be a good idea to leave one body unburied for purposes such as
Oh.
this.
Can I light a torch?
I'm sorry. You said you left one body unburied.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, this one.
Oh, I don't see a body.
Yeah, I don't see a body there.
Oh,
What
I
the
guess
fuck,
it's just
guys?
something some of us can see.
No, that's not a thing. Don't know.
Yeah,
Ah,
there's
you
like
fool!
nothing there.
I
There's
run down
like
the stairs.
barrels right here, and then there's like scratches on the floor, and like that's it. Okay,
Okay.
I see that
I don't see. Yeah, I see that,
When
but I don't see nothing.
It's right here.
right there. Okay. All
Nah.
That's super weird. I don't know why.
right.
Oh, there
That's
it is.
Oh, yep. There
It
we
just
go.
appeared
Now
for
I
me.
can see
That's
it.
fucking weird.
Okay. I can see it now. That's all
Okay.
that matters. Okay.
Where did I go?
So I think
I thought you were trying to go down there. Shit, my bad.
Oh yeah, I am. I thought you leading my character. I was like, huh?
Oh my god.
I was
All right,
zoomed
go ahead.
in.
I'm gonna look at the body first. Which one would you like me
All
to
right.
do? Would you like me to do medicine or
That is gonna be a medicine check, my guy.
okay?
What is my guy?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't spell it.
Yes.
Hmm.
You kneel down beside this body, Alcena, and there's discoloration around the lips and a faint odor on, like, coming from its mouth. You are recognizing the signs of rapid organ failure, particularly the liver and the stomach processing organs, which are indicative of being poisoned. Unfortunately, perhaps you are overcome with the appearance of the body or the reality of being involved in this person's death, but that's all you were able to glean.
Um, hmm. Are there any signs? Drell's going to look at the barrels themselves.
Okay.
He's gonna look to see if there's any signs of tampering. I know these would have had to been open for people to drink them, but he's gonna look for like less obvious indicators of
Okay.
tampering, like scratches. I would imagine it'd be kind of obvious, if they shoved a crowbar in and popped it open, but looking for like smaller scratches or small holes where someone could have
Yeah.
tampered with them.
For sure. Give me an investigation check, please.
Ooh.
All right, pretty good. You look this barrel up and down, you look its two brothers up and down, you look at its three cousins over here, and then you look at its aunts and uncles over here. But aside from having been opened, whether the lid pried off or decorked, whatever the proper terminology would be for that, it doesn't appear that they are busted into in any unusual sort of way.
I was
That
making.
doesn't look like they were tampered with after their arrival here. Must have occurred at the winery.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking, that maybe that whole vat was just tampered with, and we just took it with us. I wanted to investigate to see if I could maybe identify the poison, maybe by smell.
I'll let you use inspiration. Reroll a medicine check. You just gotta get a little bit better than a 13, unfortunately.
I don't want to use it.
I'll give you my bardic inspiration on top of that if you want to. I got one left.
That's
Sitting
an
here
extra
playing
D8.
sad song on the lute. Just playing my feelings out after watching a kid die.
Okay, yeah, can I add it to that 13, or I still have to use my inspiration to do it?
Yeah, go ahead and add it to the 13.
Okay.
Alright. Could be worse. You look a little closer and you look at the fluids inside the mouth, and probably contrary to everyone's appreciation, you pull out maybe your dagger or something to begin to slice it open at the belly. And as you do so, this helps you notice a few more signs of the toxin being specifically like botanical, so it's made from like a poisonous plant. It seems to have acted very quickly and caused the people afflicted to become dehydrated very rapidly, as well as have all of their organs start to shut down. And you have heard of a poison like this once before, derived from a rare sort of fungus that grows under certain ancient types of trees.
I fucking knew her DoorDash was here.
Jarrell, I will tack on to that 22 briefly. Well, I'll say that is really studying. You don't find any signs of tampering, but you do look inside of the barrels, and there is a slight residue that is on the inside of the barrels. It's almost like a little bit greasy, not just wine soaked, but it seems a bit wrong, perhaps.
I want to get some on my finger. Give it a sniff. Does it have a distinct odor separate from wine?
It smells very winey, but it also smells earthy but sour.
Dimitri, you mind smelling this?
Why on earth would I wish to do that? It's poison.
It's on my hand. It's not hurting me. I want to see if this is truly something that would affect those with lycanthropy.
All right, keep your voice down. And he gives it a deep sniff, and it's foul, but not wolfsbane.
No burning, tingling in your nose?
I wouldn't say that, but it definitely has a strange smell. It sort of lingers, but I guess the wine aside, it's not very strong, is it? Just strange, wet smelling. I don't know how to describe it. Like when the leaves fall and you let them stay there until the next season, you dig underneath them. Smell that.
This wouldn't be. Has Drell smelt this before? Would this be kind of similar to the fungus in the caves that had become overgrown?
Mm. Mm. I'll give it to you without a check, I guess. No.
Okay.
It does not smell the same. That fungus had like almost like a freezer burnt type of smell.
Okay.
Oh god.
Alright. Well, while Alcina's looking at the body, Jarrell will begin talking to Dimitri about the abbot. We've spent some time up there. Met him a bit more formally. And he's a bit of a strange man.
Yes, we knew that much.
Do you know of his creations?
His creations?
Golems he's crafted. Given life to. Not simple instructions, but life. If you can call it that.
I don't know. I know he has a special interest in bodies. Strange as that seems. And I know we hear strange things at odd hours in the Abbey, but beyond that, I can't say. So sorry, I have the hiccups.
Out of character, the image I saw, was it a nun?
In the mirror, in the window?
Yeah, in the reflection of the window.
Was.
Do you know of any past or present nuns that have lived in Crex that have served the abbot?
Not personally, but at one time there was a hospital run from the Abbey. And there were nuns, I suppose you could say, who were in charge of the care of patients.
Were they still about, or Have they left?
No. This was many years ago. Not in my time.
Hmm. Okay. Hold on, I gotta look through my notes. What all do we have to tell him about?
So there was that, and then we found the infirmary basically where he was taking the sick and making them into flesh golems. Um, you saw the nun.
Yep.
You heard the screams. Um, they talked about the one guy we're supposed to be looking for. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I gotta look at my notes. Um, to where he was supposedly cast out.
Oh yeah.
We gotta go find him at the um
I did not take any notes from the Abbott's house for some reason.
I don't
Or yeah, I
see
did.
mine. I don't see mine either. What the fuck? I know that I
Yeah,
did.
it's
You
above
little
the
low
tower stuff.
bastard.
That's why I. I didn't take.
I forgot where we need to find him at. Oh, at the house. We need to find him at Strahd's house. That's where they think
Ravenloft.
that he
Yeah.
was. Yeah, at
Oh,
Ravenloft.
Cyrus.
Yes, Cyrus.
The perfectly creation.
Yes. And
You guys are getting it. Good job.
so um do we also want to tell him about what we think might be happening? Like he is being used as like a puppet right now, basically. Do we want to tell him about that or not? How much do we want to reveal our secrets?
I don't think he's on the Abbott's side as
No,
much,
but
so.
I'm sure the abbot has his way of gathering information, and I don't know if we want the abbot to know that we know that much about him.
Jeebus, Sturg, what do you guys think? Sturg, what the fuck are you doing down there, buddy?
I've tried to do something, but I think I failed.
You did, yes. I'm sorry if that wasn't clear.
Can I try again?
You just hear a bunch of shouting, screaming, manly
Swearing.
screaming. Yeah. From behind the secret door leading to the cellar. Yes, you may try one more time.
Amazing. I don't want to waste a fucking rage on this, but I might end up raging if I keep failing.
Well,
Jeebus, what are you doing?
I'm just sitting in the corner, like sitting around Isaac, kind of upset about the kid that died on a while ago. So he's kind of like in his thoughts.
Okay.
He's dissociating.
Oh, by the way, what did we do with the child? Isaac was carrying the kid that died.
The separate pieces.
Yeah,
I imagine it's in a pile outside the burgomaster's house right now.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe you guys should go.
Yeah, maybe me and him
child.
are gonna go like find a place to bury that child.
Go take her to the gazebo.
Yeah, okay, we could do that.
Bury her in the pretty lake, or
Yeah,
like
throw in the lake.
around this pretty lake.
Excuse me.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
Me and Isaac will do that.
It's just a very, very nice place. So she should spend her days looking at the pretty water.
Yeah.
Okay.
But back
to gather that up.
The poison. I didn't hear the what. If I knew the what, but I heard basically the first part of it, just not the end.
Yeah, that's fine. Excuse me. So you are able to tell that the toxin itself is made from some sort of botanical item, some sort of flora.
Okay.
It heavily dehydrates the victims as the organs fail, and you have heard of a poison like this before, derived from a pretty rare fungus that can grow under certain ancient trees.
Oh. Possibly. Well, that sounds like something the druids might have more access to because, I mean, just right outside that was that giant, like, murderous tree, correct?
Yeah,
That
outside
tree was
that ritual
outside
site.
of the winery.
Mm-hmm.
So I relayed that information to the party that it was most likely a fungus, and I really do believe that the druids might have done that on purpose.
Yeah, that seems a certainly logical train of thought. The burgomaster himself is kind of following along in what you're saying, and I didn't even think to check the barrels. Never had to do such a thing before.
Yeah.
I feel this is my fault. I should have known better, but
Well, I mean, there was no reason for you to have questioned it. We didn't even think to do it, and we're used to that kind of thing, people trying to kill us. I pat him on the shoulder. Don't beat yourself up over it. It'll be all right.
yes, well,
Well,
we'll see.
yes. Once we're done down here, we will send a message to the wine wizards to check the rest of their inventory. Look for this residue to see if any of the other vats have been tampered with.
We can see, or we can try and call out to one of the ravens and have them relay the message.
That was my plan. Use that whistle.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Sweet.
say that, but I forgot I'm not in the room anymore, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah, he left.
Where's
Yeah.
Sturg? Sturg went through that door. Did he ever come back up? Did I miss him?
You dragged me back up. I was done. If I didn't say it, unless you gave me all the manacles just now.
If you start ripping, by the time you've ripped one, the Baron will be going downstairs and freaking out about what you're doing. So
Fine.
you can argue with him about it if you want
Fine.
to.
Fine.
But that's how he keeps his family safe, so he wouldn't be really keen on that.
Stupid old people. That's why I hate them.
You are the elder killer.
You
Oh,
right.
it's
right.
their fault.
Yes, but
Yeah, the priest you kicked in the face. It was definitely his fault.
Yeah, he healed him. He did it. You know what he was doing.
Sturg's going to die on this, so.
He was saving
we
his
also
child.
suspect that the abbot. Well, the abbot, we know for certain, was the midwife that delivered that child. We believe he may be taking the souls of these newborns to funnel into his golem creations.
All
Yeah.
across the entire land? The abbot has never left Krezk as long as I've known the man.
Well, he is capable of turning into a giant. What is it, eagle?
Yep.
If you didn't know that, so he is capable of going wherever it is he pleases, and under wraps too. We watched him transform from the midwife to the abbot, and right after he left your house, that night that he came and introduced himself to us, we watched him transform into a giant eagle and take the sky. We also saw him hunt down one of his creations in the eagle form as well when we visited his manner. So I think that there's a lot about the abbot that you um, don't really realize.
Well, this is very distressing. But
I get a manacle.
yes, you get one.
Yeah.
But call it a manacle and chain,
That's fine. I have a certain person I want to use this on.
because it's not a set of handcuffs. It's two
Oh, I
cuffs
know.
and a long chain in between them.
Oh, yeah.
Well, knowledge is power, and it will only help us stay whole against the abbot's
If
crusade or whatever it is. But
if he comes here seeking out the children that we rescued, do not let him near them.
I would never.
Also, do not mess with those collars.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Yes,
It's
I
for the children,
noticed
not
those. What's the story behind that?
They are death traps. So we are going to get the key to open the collars in the next 2 days. We have to meet the um, werewolf's wife or mate. She's going to help us.
The
Uh,
werewolf's mate. That's. How do you know you can trust her?
we don't. But if she brings us the key, then
She let
we'll be
us
able to.
leave in peace. She let us leave with the children, and she didn't say anything to her mate about us escaping. So I think we can trust her.
If she does not bring us the key, then we will track down this werewolf ourselves in order to take it to free those children. But
Hmm.
until then, and Darrell will take the chain that he did wash. It's not bloodied. He washed it off in that little watering hole. Set it on top of the wine barrel, and he's going to tamper with it just a little bit. Pull back real quick because he knows what's coming. Uh, and I assume the spikes will do their things.
So you are attempting to lockpick sort of deal the one you're working on right now.
Well, I'm gonna try and trigger it, but pull back safely since there was the delay on it popping out.
The first time.
Yeah,
A delay.
or I guess because when Devicer did it, he said after about 5 seconds. I guess maybe he had just triggered something within the collar.
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, you'll still need to make your dex save though, or your dex check. So like, sleight of hand.
Uh,
As you are going to dart back, one of the thorns snags on the cuff of your collar. And you are in the process of shaking it off. Please make a dex save now.
Jesus Christ. Does the 5 work?
Oh, God.
Side steps this way.
Okay, okay. Everything's okay.
Stop it!
Why wouldn't it be?
As it stabs into you, coming straight out the back of your hand.
Oh, God Christ.
Blood
he's
is
quickly,
going everywhere.
yeah,
His face is
quickly
getting paler.
wrapping that the fuck up. Do I have a healing potion?
I'm gonna cure wounds you, but
Okay.
it's not actually it's not actually letting me do it for some reason. Oh, I got it. No, why do I have this on here twice? That doesn't make any sense. It's not. Let me click it.
Alcena, she rushes over to you and kneels down below beside your profusely bleeding hand and carefully lays her hands on you.
It's okay. Shh. It's okay. I'm just gonna roll it
Yeah, totally
because
fine.
it's not letting me do it. Plus spell casting, so a total of 6.
Okay. Well, that should at least close
Oh, I'm
the
sorry, a
gaping
total
ass
of 8.
wounds.
8, not 6. I
Okay.
apologize. That's all I got for you right
It
now.
does knit together, though it's looking pretty fresh and raw still.
That's why you don't mess with the colors. I knew that was coming.
You didn't drop it fast enough. I'm so sorry.
Yes, I believe you. I didn't need an example. Are you all right?
I will
You should
be.
come upstairs. Let my wife take a look at it for you.
He will tuck the collar safely away in his pack and go see the wife.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. We're done here.
Yeah, for the record, I got this because if we ever fight this werewolf, I'm going to find a way to open this bitch, and he's getting a collar.
Well,
Heal,
we're gonna get the
puppy!
key. We're gonna get the key. So we'll have the key to open it, and then we'll just make sure that he wears it, and that's how he dies.
Yep. That is my plan.
It's incredible. Sounds like a great plan, guys.
My medicine is missing.
We are looking at about 7 a.m. You each are dead on your feet. Jarrell, not only are you freaking tired almost to the point of exhaustion, god damn does your hand throb.
Yep. I will let the wife take a look, see if she has anything else she can do, and then it's going to be time to pass out
Sleepy
for a very long
time.
time.
With her couple of, she's got a handful of healing herbs on hand, and she's no healer specifically, but she's able to patch you up for an additional 5 hit points.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk in. Did we do the burying or?
No, you dropped her in a river and you came back.
Oh, cool, nice, good to know.
Yeet!
I was like, I was tired of
Bye,
carrying.
bitch!
I'm kidding.
I just didn't know if it was like. Well, I'm gonna walk
Yeah, they were
in.
down there for about 45 minutes.
Oh, cool. We dug that hole fast.
That far.
I mean, who
I'm
isn't
gonna.
a big hole?
All right.
Yeah.
Small child.
No.
I'll cast healing word also on him too. Man, your hands are messed up.
Oh, that's
He
for
said
my
no.
strengths.
He said no. All right. He just walks right by me and ignores me. Cool. I'd be like, all right, never mind.
I was already moving. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm teasing you.
You don't get nothing now.
I'm going to bed.
Check on Glacier for me, please.
He's safe and sound in this other sleeping bag.
Still catatonic. The Baron's house is very crowded for the evening. Well, for the morning, rather. And despite there being very little room to get comfortable, you do manage to find a spot to cozy up and rest your eyes. Standard long rest is 8 hours. I will allow you to go as little as 6 without incurring exhaustion.
All I need is 4 question mark.
If we go 6, will we still get
Yeah.
all our spell slots back?
Mm-hmm.
I only need 4, so I'm in a trance for 4, and then I'm gonna help the Baroness with the children in the morning.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, I will do the full 8.
Yeah.
Just
So
because
do I.
I am not in a good spot.
That checks out.
Then upon waking, I need to think some things over. I'm going for a walk.
Can I join you?
I prefer to be alone.
No. Okay.
Oh, shit.
You have the Raven whistle, correct?
Yes, I will send a message to uh,
You got it.
the Wine Wizards.
You got it, dude.
It's
And
kind
we'll
of funny.
do that before heading off to go on that walk.
Perfect.
Okay.
Um,
You've got a bustling house in the morning. Gleister refuses to get out of bed, but that comes as pretty much no surprise to anyone. And now it's simply left for you all to decide what comes next.
okay. So, basically, I'm gonna pull out my journal and I'm going to flip over to my page of to-do lists. We need to rescue Cyrus. Um, we have how many days till the dinner? It's been 2 days since we've been here. We had 5 days, so we're looking at 3 days left? Question mark?
Until
The
the
dinner?
dinner, or?
yeah, the dinner with Strahd.
Yes.
Yes. So if today is Monday, for example, the dinner is Thursday evening.
Okay, so we have 3 full days. We have one more full day to meet Bianca. We went back to the gazebo and we did what we needed to there. We have a few more things that we need to do before we make it back to the Abbot's house. Oh, speaking of, Miss Baroness, do you know of possibly any sort of place that we can maybe find a wedding dress? Just random question.
Oh, mine. I never wore anything special for mine, unfortunately, but well, I suppose any old seamstress could make you a white slip of any kind, but if you're looking for something fanciful, I know that things in Valaki are quite a bit different for their burgomaster, so perhaps they might have something along with what you're looking for.
Okay, so we could take a gander there. Uh, maybe. Um, Trying to think of what else we need to do. We need to.
The wolf.
What about
To
the
do what?
wolf?
Kill the wolf.
Yeah, but we have one more day to do that. We gotta
Oh.
meet. We have to meet with Bianca first, because if Bianca follows through, then we have a little bit more time to get that handled. Um, but if she does not, then we ultimately have no other choice. Um, um, we found the kids. Blah blah blah. And I mean, after this, we just have to go to um Ravenloft, pretty much. we have a couple of things we need to do there before we need to go to the dinner, because we have to go to the Pillar Stone of Ravenloft, something about a spear in the tomb of King Dostrin. Um,
We also try to get those cures before the time runs out for the next
yes,
full moon.
Esmeralda. Speaking of, Miss Monster Hunter, you said that you had some help with, or you said you were going to help us with the um cures. You had a couple scrolls. Can you remind me of the terms of that agreement was?
Well, you were meant to help me figure out things with the Kreskov kid, and well, you sure lived up to your expectations. So yeah, my 2 scrolls are yours. Here you go. She pulls them out of her jacket. 2 scrolls of remove curse.
My God.
I will take them, and I make eye contact with Jeeves and hand him one of the scrolls. I know better than to ask Sturg.
You don't know he's infected.
That is correct. I don't, but I know that I am, and I know that Isaac is. So,
Yep,
um,
yep.
I'm
Don't work
going
settled. It's
to
all fine.
immediately use the scroll. I'll go outside away from the children, but I'm gonna use it right now.
How do
I'm
you
not
use the scroll?
I'm not
What's
even gonna
like
put
the
it in my inventory.
It's like
You
casting.
shove it up
One
your
times
butt like a suppository.
cool? So I look at Isaac and tell him to bend over.
Right in front of the kids. Right in front of the kids. Yeah. So, basically,
You eat the
read the
paper.
scroll, and the magic happens.
Cool. I'm gonna try to get Isaac to come outside with Alsena.
Being ridiculous, brother.
We'll do it anyway. Do it anyway. Ain't gonna hurt nothing.
I'm very well.
What happened to him? Where'd he go?
He's dead. It's right here.
Oh. No, he ain't. There he is. Cool, and I'm gonna do the same thing. But
Yeah,
into him, if that works.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Alcena, you begin to read yours, and as it stands there, Jeebus, as you read yours, with him as the target, essentially, and the both of them, your skin starts to ripple and itch and burn a little bit, and you feel a searing in your chest before it's over, almost as soon as it began, and well, I'd reckon you feel a little bit lighter and a little bit more pleasant.
Sweet.
That feels so much better.
Yeah, there goes months of anxiety
It's been
in the
days.
span of a few days.
Dramatic much.
God.
I don't feel any different, brother, but if it makes you happy.
I'm very happy.
Good, don't cry, you are not a girl.
Could have
I
fooled
might.
me.
Ooh, burn.
Are we gonna take this outside? I take this on the turf.
Yeah, let's see the weakest party members fight.
I don't know about weak.
I could crush you in bear form.
I could crush you with a loot.
A full loot.
Yeah, a big one. See this thing?
There's no one reasonable here to stop this.
Why would I? It's like 2 toddlers fighting.
Have you ever
Sturg
seen the
lives
loot of
for this.
thunderous thumping?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that we should wait for Jarrell to come back. I hope he gets everything sorted out with his walk. Kind of worried about a few of our party members here.
Fine.
Yes, one by one, they're taking him out back to shoot them.
Old Yeller style.
That's what I imagined.
All right. So you guys just kind of hang around, eat snacks, watch TV, and play with kids until Jarrell returns.
I don't play with kids. I don't like doing that.
Not necessarily. I'm trying to like feverly write down in my journal like what our next step should be, like trying to figure out all the riddles with like the abbot and everything. I'm like manic.
Okay. Okay.
Me and Isaac would be helping the Baroness with whatever she needed.
Yeah. I wondered how he would feel about that.
Well, he would do it because he's cool. He's a soft child, soft spirit.
He doesn't mind carrying a thing or two.
I'll side-eye him the whole time. Snicker at him every time he puts up a plate or something.
All right. Well, it is. Gosh, it's almost 4 hours later. The sun has set. And Jarrell returns from his walk, looking perhaps a bit more worse for wear, though not injured, just haggard. Jarrell, what do you do when you walk back in?
I don't know what else to do. Tried to clear my head. And, this is dire. That's just a moment. I'm gonna go check on Gleister.
Yeah, he hasn't moved all day.
He hasn't blinked.
Might be dead.
No, he's breathing.
Gleister, yeah, he is breathing, thankfully. But he is not even moved from the position he was in. He was placed on the sleeping bag. He hasn't rolled over. He hasn't brushed hair from his face. He hasn't adjusted his blankets. He just stares at the wall.
I'll try and clean him up a bit, get the hair out of his face, make him a bit more comfortable.
He responds in no way. Oh, I mean, he still blinks and he swallows. Though he looks maybe a bit pale, gaunt already. He refused to eat the dinner that Anna offered last night.
Wasn't your fault, Gleister. He sighs deeply. So, what comes next?
Well,
We have
there
to
is
kill
a
that
possible
bastard.
cage fight coming up.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there is. Because I'm killing that bear. Or no, not bear. That wolf, that little dog boy.
Whoa, no.
I'm just.
Are you talking about the werewolf leader?
The boss leader. Yeah.
Boston. Okay, yeah. I
Yeah,
agree.
The boss dog.
I agree
Top
with
dog.
Strahd. That one. Yep. That bastard does deserve to die after what he just did to Glacier and those children.
Well, yes, that too. But I will be honest, I am mostly doing it just to finish my last little quest.
Yeah.
That way, maybe I'll feel a bit better.
We promised we would help you. I'm behind you.
Just say
Awkwardly
when we
fist
leave.
bump.
Otherwise, awkward fist bump.
So we
Have to
only have
just knuckle through.
one more night though before we go to meet Bianca though, correct? Or is tonight the night? Because I'm
If you
confused.
look, Anna, if you look on our handy dandy calendar,
Well, I'm just confused because we got here at like 7 in the morning and then we took like an 8 hours rest. So I mean, technically, like we're still in the same day, correct? But like we're at like nighttime now.
yes. Yes. So you have one more full day.
How far away is Barovia? Not Barovia. Name of the city.
Kresk?
Nope. We're in Kretz. The other one where we did the revolution.
Oh God. Or no.
Vlaki? No.
Balaki, yeah.
Yep, that was it. Good job.
Inspiration.
How far away is it?
No. Muriel looks over her shoulder. It's about 8 hours if you're trying to get there normally, but you could possibly make it in 6 if you are being very fast and ambitious.
Can go see about that wedding dress.
Yeah, I look over to. Oh, is Dimitri not here? I don't see him.
He's out back, kind of just playing with the kids.
Baroness,
Is there a
do you
Smith
think...
in this town?
Yeah. Oh,
Is there a what in this town?
a
A
Smith.
Smith?
Well, we don't keep that sort of luxury service on hand, I'm afraid. But there is in Valaki, I believe.
Well,
Do you know of where we could maybe obtain a cart of some sort to travel with?
or
Well,
Make it faster?
I suppose that there could be. Well, we are all sort of rural folk. You could take any of ours. We owe you surely some kind of debt.
Oh, and
Just
it would be, we would return it for sure. We have to come back here. So,
yes, take. I think yes, take good care of it, but I think that should be fine. Just yes, take good care of it, like I said.
do you perchance have any money one could borrow? Any sort of bank of God, what's your name? Kriskova? Bank of Kriskova? Please.
Oh.
they've
We're
been more than hospitable, I think. They're Strahd.
I'm asking for a bank borrow. I'll pay a bank, probably.
How much are you
I
thinking?
I don't even know. I don't have any money for the smith to make some sort of something still I can put on my fist. Feels like some silver bare knuckle thing. It's a motif, honestly.
How much
but
would that cost?
No clue.
we are not exactly made of money, though we have more than the average. But I suppose we could give you a small reward for your help.
I'll return anything I don't use.
Very well, I suppose.
Sweet.
I can part with 15 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ, it's like
It's not very much.
that's a lot. Fucking mean not very much. I'm broke.
It's not very much in the grand scheme of things.
Oh shit! It's like almost double my income at the moment.
You have an income?
Yeah, I kill people and steal things.
You guys are getting paid?
That's where it's going with it. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, how quick is taking a couch though compared to walking? I assume a lot faster.
Yes, you could probably get there in about 6 hours, I think.
But walking fast for 6 hours.
No, that was being faster than walking normally, somehow.
Oh,
But yeah, they said that they were gonna let us use the cart and stuff to like go
okay.
faster. So is that still gonna be like the 6 hours, or is that gonna cut off some time?
If you really run the horses ragged, I suppose that you could get them there in even less time than that, but then you run the risk of, well, killing the horses. So,
No, we don't need to like overwork the horses. I was just curious because we could either fast walk and get there in 6 hours, or we can run the horses and get there in 6 hours.
I'll just wait in
so
the car.
it's not necessarily like so yes. So we're talking fast, normal, and slow as far as travel pace goes. If you're traveling fast, you have a -5 to your passive perception, but you can go 4 miles per hour and 30 miles per day before being exhausted. Versus normally you can only go 3 miles per hour and a total of 24 hours. 24 miles per day.
I still think that we should take the cart and horses just in case we want to bring stuff back.
That's probably
Great
not
idea.
a bad idea.
Oh, that is yours.
All right.
Thank you.
So we're going back to Blocky then.
Briefly, let's not have a several session stopover.
And is Valaki where Nysa and the children are?
Yep.
We should
Indeed.
pack up Glacier in the wagon. And
Nope.
no,
Nope.
we're just gonna leave him here.
He's good.
Okay.
Oh shit! I'm gonna
Says Jarell
snag.
cryptically.
I'm gonna snag a silver knife off him before I go.
Okay.
I think he was gonna have that. Took from
Um,
Mallory.
I have a silver dagger.
Then okay, I'm gonna. Hey, can I have that silver cuddly where you have there?
I'll just hand it to you wordlessly.
Sweet.
While I don't even
Awesome.
look up from my journal, I'm just writing. Hand it to you from my bag and just keep going.
Snag your force. Come on, lay off that shit down.
You just gave it to him. I tried to take it. I mean, never mind. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, we are
I
looking
mean-
at 7 p.m. right now, so we're going now.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
It's you. You didn't want me to have it. I was taking it anyways. You were gonna put it back. Sturg is gonna use it.
Well, yeah,
There's a
he's our
difference.
dude. Van Richten's our guy.
He's your dude. Alcena
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
know who
our
he is.
dude. You'll
Alcena
feel
never
bad
met him.
later. You're gonna feel bad about it later because he's a sweet
Nysa
man.
met him. Alcena does not know who that is. And Alcena
You
does
will.
not care.
You'll know him.
Damn. Fucking truth, dude. I don't know you. I don't care about you.
I care about survival
And books.
and
Yep.
books.
It's this bridge here where we're going to be meeting Lady tomorrow, correct?
That is correct.
Okay.
And when you get about 3.5 hours into your trip, Muriel is sure to point out to you the split in the path here. I believe that is the path we are looking for the Order of the Silver Dragon. in case
Oh,
you wanted to see it for yourself.
no distractions. Smith, pal,
Yeah, I
I need
think
my
that
punching glove.
we should hit that on the way back for sure.
And you make it to Valaki
What?
at just about midnight.
Is everything burned down to the ground?
So, yeah, unfortunately, Valaki is still in a state of being repaired. It's been a few days since all that went down, if you can believe it. And yeah, it's slowly coming back to life, but nothing is still burning, thankfully. Da-da-da-da.
I just want to find the Smith and break in.
Oh,
Despite all of the fire that is on this map.
I forgot where the Smith was. I think it was like up here somewhere.
And I'm like desperately looking for the freaking PDF that had all that Smith stuff on it and like all the extra people who are supposed to be in Curse of Strahd, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'm just gonna be going off, pulling out of my butt. However, the wedding dress definitely isn't found at the Smith. So do you guys split up?
yeah,
Uh,
I'm gonna
we can just meet up.
go kind of on my own path and
Yeah.
look for the seamstress.
Okay. Are you just like looking around the city streets, or
We've been there before.
Well,
right? Fuck, where's that? Okay, you
Sorry, man.
Because that's where we
retrace
had
your
the.
steps. Yeah, you sold some like thread and stuff. I remember.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know I'm going with Sturg to find to his blacksmith thing because I want to see what he makes.
just be quiet on what you see, boy. What I'm gonna do isn't really ethical.
Eh,
He's new to Sturg, remember? He's still trying to figure out who Sturg is.
I'm taking notes.
Is this a father figure or is this an abusive father figure?
More like creepy uncle.
Oh god, yeah, even better. This
You
is how you carjack.
find that seamstress, and you walk into the shop. The bell dings overhead, and there's a woman sitting behind the counter, working on some small bit of embroidery or other. What do you do?
Hi, miss. We were just passing by and wanted to look at the options you had maybe for wedding dresses.
Wedding dresses? I have not made a wedding dress in, perhaps 23 years? Nobody in Valaki can afford such a thing.
Oh,
Who did you make that one for 23 years ago?
Oh, the burgomaster's wife, of course. She looked so beautiful on her wedding day. The silk of her white dress was unlike anything I've ever crafted before, and it was, just marvelous. It shone in the sun. Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Out of character, did that entire building go down?
I don't know. I don't know. You the tailor, she says, I could surely make you another one, but well, it would be a bit costly, I think, and well, the materials are very hard to get. You would have to gather them yourself.
What do you need?
Well, that sort of finery is made with a special sort of thread, harvested from a creature near Mount Baratok, just across the lake there to the north of town.
What kind of creature are we talking about?
uh, they are called ruin spiders. They weave this incredible silk, shimmers like nothing else, and it's the strongest and finest material that we can make here in this dreary land of Barovia.
I'm gonna make you a counter offer. If we get you this silk, and we get you enough for more than just this project, I say you make us the dress as payment for the rest of the materials that you will have outside of the dress.
Oh, it's very dangerous, of course. If you bring me all of the materials, I shall donate you my time. Clearly need it very bad. Oh, is it you and this young elfin gentleman? You are going to be getting married soon? Congratulations are in order.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. Well, perhaps think of me on your special day, and, well, I do hope that you live to see it. I'm just kidding, it's not quite so bad, but do be safe, be careful.
Well, thank
Okay.
you. I'm gonna pull out my journal. I'm gonna write down what she said, where we need to go. You said it was the ruin spiders. Is that what you said?
That is it.
In the mountains.
Just past the lake. Yes. There is a cave there. It's a bit hard to miss.
Alcina
Alright.
here deserves nothing but the best.
Oh yes, yes, dear. Thank you. I get what I want. That's for sure.
Oh, sweet, so sweet. Well, happy wife, happy life, they do say. So, yes, well, stay happy, and I hope to see you very soon.
Perfect. Thank you. Um,
Bye-bye.
then I'm gonna walk out. Is there any other place that we need to look for?
We could see by slim chance if the wedding dress survived the fire and hasn't been looted yet. And we should probably check the inn to warn them that they should check their casks of
Oh, the
wine.
wine. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, why don't we go check in with the inn and then let's go check the castle.
Okay.
All right,
To the inn.
let's move back to, as you are walking to the inn, to the salon. We shall move over to Jeebus and Durg. What you doing?
Well, I'm assuming the smith is closed.
He
Or
is not closed per se. He is present and he is working, But when you approach him, he does say, "Closed for customs. Helping the town rebuild. Nails, nails, nails. Nothing but nails. All day, I swear."
Right, that's fun. Anywho, I'm gonna need you to melt down the silver dagger, or I'm gonna cave your face in.
I'm watching this and with my mouth agape.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, what's yours think about that?
So I'm gonna try to run in and be like, "Hey, what this guy means to say is, can you make an exception just this once? We're in desperate need of custom work."
Right, what he said. Isaac is with us, right? Like, this horrifying man who has been a known enforcer is standing right with us, right?
Oh yeah, Isaac, yeah, you'd be there.
Yeah,
Amazing.
that is true.
Two buff, scary people and one small guy.
Just with the loot.
Well,
Yep.
I suppose I can make a single exception, but I've seen your face around here. I know you're up to no good.
What, me?
You ought
Right.
to. Don't be showing your muscles around here. I've got some to rival yours. I'm happy to put them to the test if we have to. But what are you needing it melted into? A bar? What is it?
Like, do knuckle dusters exist at this time?
Like brass knuckles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Something
think there's
fancy.
like
Or what else?
a legit basic. Are there not any raw ones?
Mm, there are burning knuckles.
So you describe this sort of thing that you're wanting to be made. And despite not having made anything similar before, he is able to, make a very loose, weak sketch and shows it to you. And once you've confirmed that it's exactly as you want, 5 gold pieces for the trouble.
Like I'm fucking ripping them off, but yeah, sure, yeah, 5 gold pieces. How fast can you make that?
I can have it done by the end of the day tomorrow, seeing as it's
Tomorrow!
quite late.
It's a small piece. It shouldn't take you more than like an hour or two.
I'll have to make
I wanna
sure I
slip
get my
him
most emergent.
5 more gold pieces.
More? Oh, so generous.
All right. Squeeze it in. Come back after the afternoon.
Okay, I'll just sit right here actually and wait and watch you.
I'm gonna be closing up here soon. I've got to sleep eventually. You're not sitting here while I'm not in the forge.
Wait, afternoon. What time
Right
is
now it is 12:30 in the morning.
Oh, he closes that early? Weirdo. Fine, I'll come back. But you should know my face and what I have done, what I'm capable of, so don't short us, old man. I have a reputation around old people. You wouldn't want to join the midst.
Yeah, bark at somebody who cares. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow? God. Just finish it today.
Later today, my guy! 12:30 in the morning!
Let's go.
You said tomorrow then!
Because he hasn't even gone to bed yet, dog. Let the man sleep.
Just say later today then, you old fuck!
And at
Anyway.
this point, he's definitely kicking you out. And you and Jeebus, are you going back to the inn?
You know where I want to go? I want to go to God, what's that place called again? The Insanity place.
The Reformation Center?
Yeah, I want to go there.
I'll go with him as a Sturg and Jeebus adventure.
Oh boy. This is the crackdown where I
We
was
got
jailed in for 4 days.
we got Jeeves and Sturg, and then we got Alcena and Jarrell.
All right, we will
Side
move back
quests.
to Alcena and Jarell. Love this. And you guys take the steps up into the inn, and it's quite late, but not very many people can afford to drink just now, and so it's only dotted by a few sparse patrons.
None of them violently ill, I hope.
It doesn't appear that way.
Look at the bartender. How long they been drinking?
How it's you. Well, they were drinking from our new delivery, but figured out pretty quick that that was no good. Lost
Oh.
4 good men, but what we've got here is untainted.
Also, you were affected too. Do you have any of it still? To see if maybe it's the same batch.
Yes, there are some barrels left. We've been drinking a new shipment the winery sent off.
Jarrell will relay the information to look for that residue.
Appreciate
Identify
that.
poisoned barrels.
I wasn't expecting to see all of you again. Kind of disappeared after all the havoc.
Yes.
Yeah, we went to get you your wine back and do some more saving of all of the damsels in distress.
Speaking of which, we're about to get one of them hitched and need a wedding dress. Here, the Baroness's was quite extravagant. Any word on that since everything happened?
She kind of gives you a look like shocked, surprised, maybe a little bit amused. Oh, funny. You're lucky. It was almost lost to the flames, but managed to save most of it. Here, let me go into the back, where my room is. Grab it for you. She'll head to the back, and after a moment, return with, indeed, a very beautiful wedding dress. It has that shimmery sheen of satin, but also something else, something almost otherworldly and ethereal. It's seen better days. You'll need some kind of special thread, I guess, to fix it up, but it's definitely could have been worse. Could have been reduced completely to ash.
It was a good save.
Sounds like we still need to go see those spiders, regardless.
Unfortunately so.
She roped you into that too, huh?
I'm sorry?
She tried to get me to go and find the thread for her when I brought the dress to her the first time, but... well, that's... I just own a bar. Children to take care of. It's not for me.
Well, thank you for saving this dress, and we will see it return to its rightful form.
You, got anything you might trade for it?
How much, what do you need to sell it to me?
Oh. It is an awfully nice dress, and... well, I do like you a lot, but, you know, times are hard here in Vallaki. Especially right now, after everything that went on. 15 gold pieces?
I can
That's a
do that.
lot.
I will hand her 15 gold.
She seems almost reluctant to give it up still, but after a moment she hands it over, admiring its beauty.
Not to mention, we
Or,
did
well,
replenish your wine as well.
well, people died, but yes,
I mean,
I do
that wasn't
appreciate
our
that.
fault.
I'm happy to hand it to you, but well, would you like me to hang on to it until you've returned with the thread?
Please, we don't want it getting ruined while we seek to repair it.
All right.
Ensure it stays safe.
It'll be here safe and sound until you return.
How far was that lake?
Oh, the lake is to the north of town. You've actually been there before. When you rescued drowning child.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's less of a lake, more of a pond. But you know, it is like 5 miles across, so I mean, it's pretty big. It counts as a lake.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. The scene switches back to Strahd and Jeebus. What are they up to? You are strolling past the area of town that holds the Reformation Center and the Burgomaster's Mansion, which would be here. And you know that you're in the right place. Strahd, you could hardly forget. But you see pretty much nothing recognizable of these two buildings aside from the shape of their foundation. Because as you are looking at both of them, these are both buildings you witnessed to be on fire, and unfortunately, they are completely collapsed, charred, overrun with ashes. There are bodies, though they have been piled neatly to await delivery elsewhere.
Are any people around?
But none that you recognize.
Is this just desolate? There's no one walking around here? Or just by ourselves?
There's not many people walking around. The town is still fairly subdued, but Valaki is the biggest place in Barovia, so there are still people existing. It's not exactly a ghost town, but it's not. This is no Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I know. I just want to find someone I can just tap on the shoulder and say, "Hey, friend, do you remember any? Have you seen any drow around? You know, black skin, big ears, freaky hair."
Shove off, you weirdo. No, I haven't seen any of that. Not since the Reformation Center burned down. And good riddance. Those mages were a menace. Evil, awful.
Yep, glad they're all dead. Anyway, it's a bit of a shame. I hope they were gonna rebuild it or something. I can walk around, show Jeebus the black cells where there's no sound, show where I killed someone, killed another guy, point to that window I jumped out of.
I almost died in here.
Man, I had a whole fucking action sequence in here. You know, I was ready to kill all of you. But then they changed my mind. I realized God was stupid.
Yeah, that was a crazy time. That's when I first met you guys.
Yeah. I was
They're like, yeah, we're gonna go break this
kill
guy
you.
out of prison, and then it was on fire.
Yeah.
Door
Good
blew up.
memories.
Yep, good times.
Oh well. Kick rock. Nothing special here, I guess. And no fat man to harass because he's dead. Back to
And
the inn, I guess.
Bane says nothing to you, of course. It is all silence.
Oh, fuck that piece of shit. He helped me like every fucking time I needed him.
You guys reconvene. You guys see Sturg and Jeebus walk in, Drell, Alcena. Muriel has been with you, Drell and Alcena. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. And yeah, you walk in, they're sitting there enjoying not poisoned wine, potentially. At least Muriel is happy to indulge herself. And yeah, you take a seat and what's up, Doc?
Well,
Oh, shit. Gotta wait here like a few hours till the afternoon. I'm gonna go harass some old guy about some weird silver fist contraption. Then we'll
speaking
just go
of,
pass out.
if you're up for it, maybe we can do super quick side quest and go fuck up some spiders. If you're interested.
Gladly. I wanna squish things.
All right. Yes, they have some silk that can maybe be made into thread to repair a wedding dress for us.
Yeah,
Okay.
I figured we could go do that really quick while we are waiting to meet Bianca.
No clue who that is, but sure. I like crushing things. Simple things.
Bad werewolf wife. That's Bianca.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
The wife, the
Werewolf.
mate of the werewolf that you want to fuck up.
yeah,
That's Bianca.
his wife.
Oh. Oh, that little shit. Right.
Yes.
Are we killing her too?
If she doesn't bring us the key, probably.
Oh, okay. Can I punt her like a football?
If she doesn't bring us the key.
Okay, I'll take those terms. Fun.
We threatened a blacksmith.
Yeah, because
No.
we've been in
Taunts.
town for 2 seconds and you're already threatening people?
No. See, this one lies. This one's a lie.
No. This time I'm actually telling the truth. He was like, "I'm gonna punch you in the face if you don't make this thing."
I'm gonna punch you in the face if you keep
He
lying.
immediately comes back and tattletales on Strahd. That's fucking hilarious. Not even gonna lie.
He's like this is like my super cool uncle, over here, but just so you know, he's over here threatening people. You're welcome.
You feel a big fist around your neck, like how uncles put their fist around kids.
Homer
Like I
Simpson.
said, yeah, like one fist behind your neck. Like I said, you're lying. Funny joke. Ha ha. Anyway, let's go kill spiders. Right? Gritted thief.
Yes, let's go kill some spiders.
Yeah, good luck over there, Jeeps.
Beat your brother, I'll beat you too.
All right. Danica gives you one final bit of direction. I don't know exactly where it is the cave that these spiders are in, but I know that it is at the end of one of the rivers as they meet Mount Baratok. And there are only 4 rivers, so best of luck.
Okay.
All right.
Wait.
It
Spider
is
Drow.
about 2 in the morning. A little bit dark, but you're familiar with the path to the lake. There are still a few boats available that you could choose to row in, or you can proceed on foot.
Why not row? Isn't that the faster option? What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I'll let them row, and I will go in my octopus form.
Once
Okay.
How many people can fit in a boat?
I mean,
I
we
think it
just
was
row
you
a
could fit
separate boat.
3. But
Okay.
there's enough boats. It takes you a little while, about 2 hours to row to the other
Jesus.
side of the lake, depending on which stream you head to. So which direction are we going to, my friends?
You
Can
can't see nothing.
I scout ahead and
Let's see.
and see if I can find some sort of clue as to which direction we should be going in. Since I'll be in octopus form and I'll be able to like quickly swim through the water versus them rowing.
Yes, you are probably quite a bit faster. But I don't know that you find any necessarily clues as to which one's the right one, but you are able to make an obvious, like, directional notification for where the mouths of each river are located.
Well, flip a coin. Do we want to go right or left, you guys?
Well,
Right
there's
is always right.
one up to the northward.
Well, if you can't go left, you can't go right. Go forward.
I say we go north.
Or
Okay.
North just seems super easy. That's all.
I concur.
Eep.
Indubitably.
But I'm assuming that all of the mouths of the cave kind of
Indubitably.
integrate together. That would make sense.
You row for about another 45 minutes, and you manage to find the mouth of one of those streams. Nothing looks like it immediately stands out, unfortunately. But you can choose to go deeper down the river, possibly.
like follow the stream upwards, or like go somewhere else.
Both are options.
Or well, just there. Oh no, I too many options.
Pick one, stick with it. Let's go.
Yeah,
Noted.
just
We
go
aren't
upwards.
sandbox people.
Free will? What's that? Okay, then. So, beep, that. Oh,
Another hour passes, and you okay. Hold my lord. Are no longer able to row forward as the stream is becoming
Excuse me.
the flows are clashing, and you've reached an area where the directions are at war, coming down from the mountain and going through river.
Go walking.
Up the mountain.
Oh, fuck me then.
This little line here is the start of the actual Mount Baratok.
Hell no. I'm not mountain climbing. Like shit, right or left? I guess.
Right.
Right is always right. What the fuck? There's... Oh,
And
damn it, there's
another
more
few
options.
hours, and you find two more mouths of a little river.
What? Oh, there's too many options. I hate this.
All right, we're already here. Let's go.
I
Straight through.
I'm saying like
uh,
oh man,
fucking
what's
another
the
mountain,
song?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking god.
But unfortunately, this river leads to no obvious caves.
I hate this place. I'm gonna fucking sail across the whole fucking stupid sea.
You are. Hold on. Are you doing that for real?
What are you doing? We
I
had the
don't
lines.
know. What do you mean the lines? Oh, I right, the lines.
You didn't see the red lines?
Kind of forgot about them. I'm seeing red.
Everything's red. It's blending in.
So
Coming
much
over
draw
here.
instead.
Turns out Zerg is colorblind.
Doesn't surprise me.
Oh, Bye.
You guys have been rowing for hours now, but at the very least, you only have one of 4 rivers to investigate now.
Oh, it's a fucking dead end. Is this not a dead end? I can't tell. It's a little pizza black.
It does lead directly into the side of the mountain, like all the rest. But as you are coming up on the sharp incline, you notice off to your left a not even a little bit, not obscured at all, cave mouth.
Did you
Like
draw
my
that
little-
one while we were riding around over here?
No, it was there already. I
Stay
picked the
curious.
one. I figured everyone was gonna pick left, which is why I pick right, which is why I picked left.
You're a
and,
monster.
well, you may or may not have proven me correct.
Oh well.
Gotta get up there. Okay. I gotta pee.
Let's go inside, I guess.
Yep. Beach the boat, pull it up on land.
Oh yeah, Captain.
And let's go kill some spiders.
All right. Check in. Are we prepared to complete that combat this evening?
Yeah,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
All right.
You could like take 5 real quick.
Yeah,
We sure can.
yeah, if we
Absolutely.
could.
Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Take exactly 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right.
How long will combat be, if you give or take?
Probably about an hour.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
about
cool.
an hour.
As long as we finish at the normal time or around that, it'll be fine.
Murder.
7 days later.
I wish.
2319.
Just 5 gold for a person like Silver Knuckles? Feels. Being the economy is weird. I don't understand it.
Here in Barovia, in this closed environment,
You're not
you
dead.
don't understand that at all?
No, maybe this is just a better world.
I want a
Better.
train for Christmas.
Oh,
Train.
maybe it's
Usually
just
the
a better world.
economy swings vastly the other way, and you have mountains of gold that would realistically like drop your pants to your ankles anytime you tried to take a step.
Wow.
I've yet to become this fortunate. I'm a beggar. Even though I had this inkling where I wanted to start a fight in the town to see what will happen.
No.
I really wanted to. I really wanted to see some guards come and fight me.
No.
I'd have a round 2 of them. No more Isaac coming out of nowhere to knock me out.
He's still there.
Oh, yeah, he would fail. This fucking time, he would.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's
the
why
ego.
in 2024 they added in the home base thing to give some players something to do with all their loots.
Oh, what do you
I
mean?
mean, we are in Velaki. We could drop some of the stuff that you guys don't need off at the house with Nisa.
Oh,
Pretty much
yeah,
nothing.
Which did you?
2024 rules, you can have, I can't remember the term that they use, but essentially you have like a little home base and you can add rooms to it for certain amounts of gold and they give you buffs that you can use in downtime.
That's pretty
Like
cool.
base building in like a survival game.
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
Yeah, that's kinda
Yeah,
cool.
like you can add like a library, you can add like a prayer room,
like all sorts of different add-ons, and each one gives you certain options you can do once every certain time frame.
Oh,
Because like in the Eberron campaign, Cal has like thousands and thousands of gold and platinum, and it'd be something for him to put that towards.
Mm-hmm.
wait, you mean you don't spend all your money on enchantments and potions?
Not really. Like, have you not? Have you played a paladin? You don't need a whole lot on top of it.
Not really. I'm just gonna seem to play them. Paladins are just hit hard, really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Really hard. Yeah. Got my ass
Yeah,
kicked
they-
when I fought Cal.
They are freaking monsters in combat.
They are, yeah. They're like used in every little mid-max build I know of, along with fucking what's it called? Hexblade Warlock. Those two
Yep.
together, that's the most meta shit I know.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Or like, if I did a 2-level fighter dip with Cal to pick up Action Surge, holy crap.
Yeah, I figured.
Or Barbarian and just throw down my concentration before raging.
Well, would that even work? Can you even concentrate while raging?
I think you can, you just can't cast a spell. They nerfed that in 2024 rules, so you can't concentrate. But I think it's in 2014, it's that you can't cast anything, but if you're concentrating going in, you're good. Or maybe I'm thinking of Druids going wild shit.
I don't know.
I think Barbarians.
For barbarians that are spellcasters, you can do non-concentration spells, but if you were to concentrate, it would negate the rage.
Hmm.
I think I
Spellcaster
remember
Barbarians.
some.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
It's a subclass from I remember now. I think it was called a Strength Wizard. I swear I saw it.
Yeah, but like even just Action Surge, seeing as I do 3d8 per hit with Spirit Guardians up, getting 6 attacks. It's ridiculous. Valve Enmity to get advantage on all 6 attacks.
Yeah, it sounds nutty.
Okay.
Well,
You guys make your way into the open mouth of the cave.
where am I? Who am I? Where's my
And
torch?
you've had that torch only burns for like 4 hours, I think.
Yeah, I burned the one.
Okay.
I can't see anything either
Stirk?
way.
Don't drop that, buddy.
Yes. Every step that you take stirs dust from the natural stone around you, but you can see where multiple webs are taut and glistening in the light of the torch, as though spun only hours ago. And high above on the ceiling, pale egg sacs, suspended like bloated fruit.
So, are we going about this quietly, or are we just gonna start chaos?
We're not really a quiet group.
Amazing. Okay.
Speaking of which, I will go ahead and throw up Armor of Agathis.
Then can you just give me a thumbs up?
Close it, please. You're getting 15 armor of Agathis, 15 temp HP max,
Yep.
and 15 cold damage.
Correct.
Good shit. Very
On
nice.
hits. All right.
I'm gonna cast Aid also on me, Isaac, and actually no, Isaac, Jarrell, and Sturg.
Boy, what level?
2.
Second. 5 hit points.
It's how many hit points?
100 hit points.
It's a 10
Oh,
hit.
wow.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. Whom is that going to?
It's going to Isaac, Jarrell, and Sturg.
Isaac, Jarrell, Sturg, and that is plus 5 HP max.
Yep.
Isaac, Jarrell, Sturg. Burst of magical energy erupts from first Jarrell and then Jeebus. As Sturg runs into the cave and...
Oh, hold on. 180. I look at her third party. Finger guns. Anyone else doing anything? Can I scream? Can I start combat?
I think we're ready. Alcina?
Animal
Yeah.
woman? Big bear? No? Okay. Okay. 180 again. Take a deep breath and let out the loudest possible roar he can.
Alright. As you do so, you hear... Oh boy! A bunch of skittering and hissing and chittering as multiple spiders descend.
Rage! Ooh.
Not bad.
Alright, Jeebus. Spider, Sturg, Muriel, Alcena, roll in. Got it. Isaac, roll in. Ooh, 21 initiative for Jeebs.
23 for Stir, good lord.
Where's
Oh, I missed that.
Oh, here.
It's that little dice button.
That one?
Ooh, look at that, guys. Wow,
Ooh,
you're doing
Buff
great.
man roll hard.
Why is there another
Oh, I-
Sturg over here?
Why is there what?
Another Sturg over here?
I
don't
couldn't
see
tell
one.
you. I don't see that either.
Yeah, I don't see that.
Schizophrenia.
Every now and again.
I don't see that either.
I
Alright,
cannot
yeah,
see
Sturg,
where
you're
these
up.
spiders are. So,
Make me a
I'll ask
perception
somewhere to
check.
go. Gladly. Jesus, high
Yeah,
roll.
you can tell that the spiders are coming from up either there. You hear noises from two directions. This one and this one.
Mhm. Yeah, okay, we're just committing them. You liar. I don't see any of them. Well. Action. Shit, I gotta do something. Action dodge, bonus action, rage.
Okay. Isaac is going to rush up. Do his best to listen. And then he's going to dash.
Okay. Get my mic on. I'm going to run up where I see Isaac run to, and I'm just gonna just wait till I see the spiders. I can hold an action, right? For
Yeah, absolutely.
an event. Cool. I'm gonna
Yep,
hold.
as long as you tell the trigger.
Yeah. As soon as I see a spider go for Sturger Isaac, I am gonna I'm gonna hold my action.
Sure. Cool. Sounds good.
Well, now I see the bastard.
Oh, he is a big boy. He's a fast boy.
You see this spider absolutely book it towards you, Jeebus.
It's a weird looking spider. Looks like a fucking bug. Well, okay, never mind.
Jeebus just shit his pants.
don't
He's
say.
like he's freaking out.
It's like it has wings or something. I don't know. It looks weird.
The spider aims its butthole at you, my guy, and lets a big old glob of web go in your direction.
At who?
Strahd, sorry.
Disadvantage to dodge action.
Oh, yep, you are right.
And then I could use my hold action because he attacked Strahd, right?
Yes, as long as you can see it.
Yeah, I
Jesus
can.
Christ,
I can
you
do
high
that.
roller.
So, yep, Jeebus, go ahead.
Cool. I would just be casting Firebolt at the giant spider that attacked. If that works.
Yeah, let's go. And it flies off into the distance,
Nice.
with some of the webs across from you going up in smoke, shriveling up.
Awesome.
Someone just fireball me. That'd be great.
No, but you are...
Restrained. Yes.
Yes. Restrained.
Vile creature.
Hey. So that makes you restrained. He got a little bit more speed, and then that's that. I'll say no.
All right. I am
Me.
going to. Trying to decide if I want to use my spells or if I want to go bear. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go bear. I'm gonna go polar bear, and I am gonna come up to this one, and I'm gonna give it a 1, 2.
Okay.
I'll swipe.
Whack it.
Yeah, that's a hit. Okay. It shrieks and shudders as you begin to maul it, though it's still standing on at least some of its legs.
Alright.
Just rip a couple legs off.
I'll move right here. And bonus action will hex on the spider.
Which one? I'm so sorry. Okay, this one.
Yep, and then start slashing.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit. Did you hit the long rest button, Jarrell?
I did. I only have 2
Okay.
spell slots.
Yeah, but
What?
it shouldn't.
Hex of free?
It shouldn't say already all spell slots. That's weird.
He did
Well,
armor
He
of
can't
Um,
do
Arctis.
spells.
Got it. Yeah,
Does
with
Hex get better higher level casts?
Huh?
Does Hex get better at higher level casts?
Where did it go? Nope. It just gets longer.
Oh. Poopy pants.
okay.
Oh, and so add 4 damage to that.
Yeah, you absolutely obliterate this spider.
Alright.
Once it's dead, you destroy it some more until we're looking at a pile of mushy giant spider.
Awesome. That's all I got.
Alright. Muriel is going to rush up beside you, Jarrell, and load up her crossbow and let her rip. Though the arrow flies past, unfortunately. Which brings us to Sturg.
Gosh. Awesome action. I hate webbing. Oh well. And I can't destroy it because I only do bludgeoning damage. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have a hand axe. Why do I lie to myself?
Okay.
I will use the hand axe.
Okay.
I quite literally cannot miss. I should not be able to miss. But I'm scared, so I roll advantage.
Okay. Yeah, you slice through it for sure. You're able to hook the
Just
point
making
of
sure.
the axe on, and
No, you're lying.
Slice
I'm not
through it.
sliding through it all. No. It's 1 hit point.
it has 5 hit points total.
What?
The web?
Oh, I'm reading AC. I'm reading AC as health. I'm stupid.
You silly goose.
I'm silly
Yeah,
goosey
you
poo.
shred that. You shred that web up.
Man. I'll just punch that fucker for doing all that stupid extra work. Jesus. Roll worse. It's a hit.
It does.
Amazing.
You
Isn't.
slam your fist directly into that spider's arachnid form.
As it's dazed, a bonus action, become my friend.
What?
Because I got a friend in me.
Okay.
If you manage to eat the spider, that song will have a whole different meaning.
And you see Sturg begin to wrap his
Squeeze.
arms around this spider. Okay. Wait, what just happened? It's not your turn yet. Wait, yes,
Well,
it
I
is.
think
I didn't press.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'm an idiot. That's all.
You silly goose.
Izik
Yeah, it's pretty decent here.
steps up to get a more
He's-
strategic angle, and
As if he couldn't cleave it in half in 2 swings.
lets
Show off.
his flame
Oh, God.
hurl past, though that flame misses the spider as well, who is just like rearing up on one of its many legs and erupts against some of the web, destroying some of its precious, precious silk.
Reaction. No! Fire! You stupid! Blur words. Beeper sounds. Yes. Exactly.
Expletive.
Alright.
Stupid demon hand boy.
Well, I am going to no fire. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Didn't
you
even think
stupid
about that.
bitch.
I said
Yeah,
that
you
as
stupid
soon as we
idiot.
walked in.
Just kidding.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm gonna cast action on Bearcina.
Okay. John Cena.
So you get an
I don't
extra
see that
action.
Sweet.
Okay.
He just busts out the web. And I am also gonna do Bardic Inspiration on Bearcina.
Yay.
Wombo
So
combo.
now with action, does that mean that I can do like another multi-attack? Does
One
that
attack.
count as my
One
whole one
attack.
action?
One.
Okay.
1-1, my guy.
Okay.
You little sneaky.
And that spider's dead, so I'm going to take a mighty step back here and yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
All right. As you are all in the midst of fighting one spider, vanquishing it, and fighting another, you hear a very disgusting but cacophonous sound of chittering. And hordes of smaller spiders begin to drop from the ceiling. What has just happened? Meep, 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 meep. There we go.
Ooh,
Just start
that's a bit
stomping them
unsettling.
all.
Hey, that's not a swarm of spiders, that's a swarm of bugs. Immersion ruined.
Do like a little dance.
The bug dance.
You're being bad, Stark. The swarm, they begin to swarm as they are wont to do, and they begin to swarm upon Isaac.
Yeah, beat that guy out. Poop. Oh wow, 4v4. It's actually kind of scary.
Yeah. The giant spider that is in your arms screeches and squeals and attempts to fight back against you.
Okay.
And that's a disadvantage.
No. No, no,
Oh,
no.
it's evened out because of rage? Then it's an 18.
You are not restrained, my good sir.
Oh, I'm just grappled.
You have advantage, even.
Alright, then it's 18.
And hits, yes. So
You take
3.
19 damage total. Oh, wait, hold on. You take 7 damage
Oh.
and then make a con save.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Jumping conclusions there. I know I'm bad at rolling, but not that bad. Maybe I am.
And an additional 12 poison damage. Right. Bearsina.
All right. Gonna go up to this one, just because it's close to me, and gonna bite it.
A mouthful of insects.
Now,
Sounds
I'm
protein.
curious.
What
How well
happened?
can you see that creature?
I should have dark vision. Shouldn't that? Shouldn't I like keep my dark vision even in animal form because I get it through my Eladrin?
No, unfortunately.
Did you get it from your monk?
She's not monk yet.
I didn't go monk yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I
That's
was
gonna be
realizing
with our
that you were
next-
using Alcena's vision just then, and I was like, oh, let me go ahead and delete her real quick.
But I thought that they had torches. Do they not have torches?
They do, however, the range, you're just out of range. Or rather, the spider is just out of range.
I can see the
Okay.
spider.
Well then,
I can sort of see the spider. It's like, under like probably 3/4 cover. Like, it can't. She's essentially hitting blinds.
Yeah, but like, even with, a 3/4 cover, I don't think it has enough AC to cover 26.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. I'm just
Well,
saying.
since I
Although,
don't-
no, hold
I'm
on.
just saying.
Isn't she blinded if she's in the dark? One second.
Well, that's the thing. This is not full dark. This is, if we're being technical here, 3/4 cover. If you want to go down.
Well, a torch burns for 1 hour, provides 20-foot radius light, dim light for an additional 20.
And then beyond that is darkness, and this
Correct.
is the beyond that.
No, I can see it.
But I can't.
My
No,
rule is
it's kind of-
typically what you can see is what you can see.
So since I can't see it over there, I'll just go to this one.
That also works.
That's simple.
Can I keep that same roll, or do I have to roll again?
Yes, I will allow that.
Okay. So
I
then
will allow.
do my little claws.
That's also a hit.
Is this spider still standing?
The swarm is still swarming.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my extra action, and I'm gonna claws again,
All right.
and then I'm gonna
But
use my bardic
unfortunately-
inspiration to add a
Okay.
D8 to that. Oh, but still.
It does hit.
Oh, it hits? Yeah.
It does.
All right.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and then
And what was once a swarm of spiders is now a handful of spiders.
sweet. I'm gonna squash him with my paw.
Spiders begin to scurry up Jarell.
Awesome. I don't have to go move to go meet him. That's a miss.
They attempt to bite ya. This swarm attempts to bite Alcena, who is trying to vanquish it.
No.
No, indeed.
All right. Bonus action: transfer my hex to this swarm of spiders, and I will start slashing at it with this awesome magic dream sword of mine.
Amazing.
Super
All right,
dash.
that's a hit. That's also a hit.
Then 2d6. 24 damage.
All right.
And let's see.
This one rushes forward to greet you and begins to bite at you, Sturg.
You motherfucker. Don't tickle, perhaps.
Muriel steps up,
A tickle.
pulls out her short sword, and cuts the last of the spiders down. Next is Sturg, who receives more bites from the swarming spooters. Oop, that's supposed to be at advantage.
No, you can keep it a straight. I'll use my reaction to make it a straight.
Okay, alright. And now it's Sturg's turn again.
Also, that funny reaction has another little effect. I think it was... Yes. Because you missed me. You have disadvantage on your athletics check. And you're gonna be my friend. Wow, I'm very happy you have disadvantage.
If the attack missed you, which it did,
Mhm.
okay. Dun, dun.
Pa, 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 pa. Low roll, low roll, low roll. Great.
Hold on.
Oh.
Condition immunities include grappled.
You monster. Say, I've had it. I'm done playing nice. I'm dropping grapple.
Okay.
And going all in.
Okay.
He's in
To which one?
Well, the one I was this one probably.
So your axe misses as the spider rears up, just narrowly missing its abdomen.
Rage. What the fuck?
That's a hit, however.
Yeah,
And you
but-
manage to nick it just by the tip of your blade. But that's enough to spill all of its guts.
Great. Yes, I don't hear. And that's all I can do. Can't grapple him. Okay.
Isaac begins swinging his axe wildly. My god.
Root trait, man. Give me that shit.
Jeebus.
Alright, I'm going to run up to here. And I am going to... Man, I don't have any non-fire damaging spells. That's hilarious. Well, other than Vicious Mockery.
Oh, start throwing some insults.
Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to. Alright, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on the spider on my brother.
Okay. He fails, and you see each of those spiders shrivel up.
God, I can't think of
And
anything
die.
funny with spider. Nope, can't think of anything good. I'm gonna have to brew on that.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I know. And then I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Bearsena again. It's next on the list. And then that will be it.
These spiders, more, begin to scurry in. More continue to swarm. And they bite at Isaac. Then, what you thought was a shadow of the darkness on the ceiling. Guys, that shit starts moving.
Oh.
And a much larger spider with a very strange pattern on its back drops from the ceiling.
Sound viable?
That's some sort of runic looking thing.
I'm gonna kill it.
She scurries forward faster than you've ever seen a spider move.
I'm being speedless.
It bites first Sturg, and then Jeebus.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just rule myself and say your advantage.
Oh, you have right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. We're gonna say that 10 was the advantage, and the attack on Jeebus hits.
Oh, so is that it?
What the fuck?
Yes, the
You are
18, I believe, hits
mean
you.
and evil. How is my rectification hitting him?
Alright, what about Silvery Barbs?
Yeah, do it up, dog.
Ooh.
Silver those barbs.
Hell yeah, silver to barbs coming your way, my guy. That is a +7. D20 plus 7.
Ooh.
And it fails.
I could also give a creature.
Advantage.
Yeah, that's gonna be who's next. It's gonna be Bearsena.
You
Who's
are
the
buffed as fuck.
Seriously. Better go to town on that big boy.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Get him, John Cena.
Forgot that I was muted. Thank you so much for all the stuff. Oh, I didn't need
Oof.
advantage for that one. I forgot to
But
roll
you
it.
do have it. just as
Yep.
an FYI.
Okay.
One off.
And then. And the D8, remind me, can that be added to damage or just attack rolls?
Attack rolls.
He's not. Yeah,
And
he's not
ability check.
the
Valor
right kind of
bards.
bard.
Yeah.
He could, however,
Right,
add
yeah,
it to his
okay.
own spells.
So just attack rolls and saves. Got it.
You heard.
Okay. Then that is all I can do for now.
All right, this guy.
Bring it.
This swarming area of spiders is looking a little bit worse for wear. There's not as many, but they attack you all the same.
All right, that's a hit, and they take 15 damage, cold damage.
And instantly, they all shrivel up, hopping onto their backs, their legs curling in the air.
Awesome.
Awesome.
That is gone now, though, isn't it? Have you taken the 15 or no? Okay, gotcha.
Nope. That was my first time taking damage, so I got 9
All
left.
right. Perfect. Amazing. Jarrell.
All right, I'm gonna step up to our big boy here. Bonus action, transfer my Hex over to him. I'm also
Okay.
gonna use Hexblade's Curse to get a little bit more damage going. And we'll start swinging on him.
All right. Unfortunately, that is not a hit,
Holy crap.
and neither is that.
Wow.
Welcome to my world.
That's everything I can do.
Okay.
Advantage.
All right. This swarm continues to crest over you, Sturg.
No.
You can hear concerned noise from behind as this spider drops down in the middle of everything. And
Okay.
she slashes at it.
Advantage.
Yes.
It's a bit.
Beats, and you
Four
take
long
4
numbers.
damage. 2 damage.
Ouchies. Oh, yeah.
Sturg.
I think we're moving too much. Okay. Hermdorn. Take away that stupid axe. It's a horrible weapon. Back to bugs. So, one low. What the fuck am I looking at? That's the wrong sheet. There we go. Give it a little slappy. Speaking big matron for the record. I
Okay,
don't care
yep,
about these
that's a
small
hit.
little boys. And hit again. Actually, no, not hit again. Let's be smart. Bonus action. Make you my friend. Because I need friends. So roll that athletics. Wowie mama. Can I roll above a 5?
All right, let's see. Which one should we use?
Yeah, sure, let's do this.
Okay.
Roll. Yes, Stark Eagle. Okay, now I'm gonna ruin your day.
Great.
Action. Shove.
Okay.
Which means probe.
Okay. Not
That's
even gonna re-roll that.
Let's keep it posted. So, 15 damage, and you're prone and grappled.
Hey. That's
It's not a bad person.
yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Isaac
only
is
one
going
scenarios.
to focus on these guys in front of him.
Well, we are just rolling terribly right now.
A little bit.
Yeah. They have like no AC though. Saying this big weird thing to the ground.
The spider where you guys have been hitting it, from each opening, from each wound, many, many spiders begin to emerge.
It's me fun. Understandable.
And from her giant speckled bum, she shoots out a web at you, Sturg.
Disadvantage reaction.
Oh, right.
Also,
right.
I don't need to do that even. Don't you have disadvantage regardless? Is this a ranged attack or melee attack? You're shooting from prone?
Yes. It's just against the creature for prone, not from the creature. But either way, yes, disadvantage.
No.
And it spoots out with nothing.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Please fireball me.
Fireball?
And the whole cave and all of its silk goes up in flames.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot this.
We need that.
I'm thinking about spiders.
I don't have. I am going to. How many people can I do it at first level? 3 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Bane at 3rd level to try to get the big spider and all the little spiders in front of us. Not this one.
Even existed.
So that should be enough. 3 plus, yeah, 2, 5, yeah.
Let's see, charisma save.
What's your DC?
Mine is 14.
Okay, all but 2 make that.
Oh, does that include the matron too?
Yeah, the Bessie.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed the ones that you pinged.
The only one I'm not doing is this guy. Everyone else, every other living creature is getting one.
You can only do 3.
No, I did it at 3rd level.
Huh? Oh,
It increases by 1 person every level above.
got it. I missed that part entirely. That is my bad.
Yes, that's the big one. Is the one I wanted the most.
Okay.
Stacking
My guy
debuffs. I love it.
Yeah, heavily debuffed right now. All right.
Anything else?
Brig.
Huh? Yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Sorry.
God damn it.
My bad.
There's an end of turn button. Jeebs.
Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. So many silly gooses today, man. This cave is just full of them.
Yeah. Like the multiple times that I was talking to you guys, like the whole time, but I was muted, so just didn't matter.
That's always good. That's always good. Yeah. This one rushes up and starts going for you, Jeeps.
He felt left out.
I'll save. Oh, concentration check. Fuck yeah. So,
Yes, please.
Whose side are you on, sir?
Yeah.
I am
Strahd.
on. Look, man. Ever since
I've
the
heard
Wishlight
from
game, where I lost my forces, I'm no longer a team player. I'm a horrible person now.
You said this swarm attacks me.
Yes.
It does. So you'll need to make a concentration saving throw.
Okay. Concentration.
Same as Constitution.
I lost like 8 methods, man. 8 whole methods.
No.
That's no, it's a save.
Hmm?
It's a save, yeah, he's fine. The
I
DC was 10.
thought it goes up with the spell's level.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's
It's,
based on damage.
Yeah. It's a base 10 or half the damage if greater than 10.
Okay.
Yeah, he makes it. He's fine.
All right.
Oh, for Bane. Yeah, that's right. That makes
I
sense.
guess.
See, I'm a team player. I'm a team player.
All
Little
right.
voice
So this guy is going to attack Izek, but we're gonna take that D4 away. But unfortunately, meets it beats, and Izek still takes 13 damage.
It's 14 AC.
Damn.
What is he wearing? Fucking leather?
Nothing.
Like, is that
Yeah.
plate for show? Is it cardboard?
Buck naked the whole time.
Bearsina.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep going for him.
Or-
You have advantage, but that's it.
Oh, I still have
Christ.
advantage?
Yeah, she's
The
prone.
The thing is being kind of fucked up right now.
Yeah, fish
No, I
regrets.
thought that was just for that one
No,
turn.
no. You see, I'm pinning this big piece of shit on the ground.
Alright, I mean, I'll
Fish
take the
regrets.
advantage. I'm not gonna argue about it.
Yes.
Just gonna keep trying to fuck it up.
Alright.
The one thing I excel at: single targets.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this. You're cursed.
There we go. That's better.
That's better. That is better.
Alright, so at least one hit. And then a d6 from
Curse.
Hex there.
That's a lot of damage.
So 15.
All right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. This guy is going to
Straight
begin biting at you. Are you raging, Sturg, still down there?
I am raging, yes.
Beautiful.
Not recklessly, that's a straight roll, because I did not reckless.
Then it is a 12, and it does not crit upon you. Well, it's
Sam,
actually much less than a 12.
Oh yeah.
I know you're not sorry, you bastard.
I'm sorry, these stupid big enemies. grapple, dapple, dazzle.
Can they do reaction? I think they can.
Yes, they can, but disadvantage on the blink attack.
Okay. So Muriel is just gonna continue to do what she's doing, and she's gonna, hit this thing.
Advantage.
I know, I said oops, gosh darn it.
Also,
There
you
we
get
go.
back.
There you go.
Be nice to Muriel, goddammit!
I hate her. For no reason.
And this swarm begins to crawl over Jarell's personage.
Okey doke. That's a miss.
It is. This one begins to swarm over Alcena.
quick and easy. Just start squeezing this thing to death.
All right.
I hate my life. What is this?
Whoa.
Why am I here? Just to suffer?
You know what? I don't mind seeing you fail every now and again, my guy. for being real here.
Wait. It's prone. It's prone.
All right, do it one more time on advantage. I can just feel your glee. You're terrible. All right, let's see it.
I'm snickering. Oh, high roll. Oh, we love it. Oh, what's that? +2, a d4? Oh. Lovely. Lovely stuff.
It screeches out, its legs curling and uncurling in pain.
Squeeze. Slurp that juice.
What?
Slurp that juice.
And okay. Isaac will do what he does best.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, yes. And
He goes.
absolutely destroys the rest of these spiders with a single sweep of his axe.
Now scorn. You bug.
The spider begins to twist and turn further, and from out of its body, more
BKB.
spiders pour out. While she continues to attack you, Sturg.
Minus
Okay.
d4. You don't hit me, at least.
That's correct.
All right. Well, I am going to figure it out. Let's see here. What can I do? What can I do? All right. I am actually going to use my action to disengage. Can I? Would it be for both of these so I can
Yep.
leave?
Everybody, yep, in
Mhm,
general, just
mhm.
in general, disengaging.
Cool. So I'm gonna run over here
Mm-hmm.
behind Beresena,
Yeah.
and I am going to. Who's next? It's Beresena. Okay. You already have la 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 la.
Bardic.
Yes. And that's all I can do, actually. I don't really have any more bonus stuff.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get out of there and keep my concentration.
That seems fair. However, you're not so slick as all that, my guy. And the creatures skitter over and follow you. So you take
Easy
9
can call.
piercing damage. And please make a Constitution/concentration saving throw.
And I silvery barbs it.
Yeah? Okay.
And I'll give the advantage to Jarrell.
Thank you.
Alright, and that one does not. Does not hit.
Dead.
This guy is fucking dead. Polar bear.
Sure, you have 1 minute. You have 1 minute.
Alrighty. I am gonna keep biting.
Alright, that's a hit, my friend. And I would like for you to please describe to me how Alcena kills this giant spider?
Oh, I am going to grip the head of its body in my jaws, and I'm going to use my paws to rip it from its abdomen. Just straight in half.
Absolutely. The guts and the viscera fly everywhere, exploding spider goo, and letting out a dreadful, mystical hiss before lying still on the cave floor.
Nice.
These
And then
little
I'm going to turn
critters run away.
around and go for this one over here on Jeeves. And
Okay.
I'm gonna rake my claws down them.
That is a hit.
All right.
Alright.
Jeeves.
I'll attack the swarm that is on me. Bonus action, move my hex over. I will use the silvery barb's advantage to re-roll that.
Okay, that's a hit.
So 14. My first
Okay.
attack.
That is
Does
also a hit.
13. Awesome.
Yes. Yeah,
All right, there
your
we
blade
go.
sweeps through him. Not once, but twice.
All right. That's all I got.
Okay. This guy. Attacks Jarell.
3 damage. It takes 15 from Armor of Agathis.
Okay. And it instantly shrivels up in cold.
And the hex is still going.
Okay.
Get like bonus hit points or something.
Armor of Agathis gives me
Right.
15.
I'm stupid.
So long as I've got
You can't
that,
stack
anyone
them.
that hits me takes damage.
No, I meant like when you down something with your hex blade on it.
Oh, I would no. It's I would regain hit points, but I'm already at max.
Okay.
I believe being packed gets temporary hit points.
Right.
Yes. Alright, let's knock these last 4 out the fastest we've ever killed anything ever. This is going to start attacking Dirk here.
Yeah, okay, disadvantage because middle finger.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Muriel will leap over the spider's body. And start stabbing. Swarm will circle around you, Jarell.
Bring it. That's the last of my temporary hit points. But it does take 15 cold damage.
Alright.
And
They're not very
I'm
smart,
good.
these spiders, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's just a lot of like, yeah, filled freaking spider guts around me.
Alright. These guys begin to gnaw with their spider teeth at Elsena.
Damn.
Okay. Reckless, axe out. Triple, second axe.
Which
Who
one?
should? Oh, this one right next to me. Little bastard.
Mhm.
He thinks he's so
Okay.
cool.
The spiders around me are pretty cool.
I like real spiders. These are fake spiders.
Isaac will also rush forward and swing with his battle axe.
Just two buff guys and their battle axe.
Taking the rest of them completely out.
Unlikely bonding.
Like two Italian people with two mallets.
Real quick, he's gonna go for this one as well. Yep. Okay, go ahead,
Do a
Juice.
bajillion damage.
Yeah, right. This is why NPCs don't level. Jeebus!
Oh, it's my turn? Okay. I'm gonna Vicious Mockery the swarm of spiders right next to me.
You
Okay.
wanna battle barbed?
Yeah, I was gonna...
Look at you, using your class feature.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my, How do I use it for battle bars again? I just
You
roll
just
a D8
roll
and I-
a d8. Yeah.
Add it to your damage.
Okay, and it failed, so... I'd be like, get away from me, you spidery freaks.
You
Incredible.
stupid idiot.
Yeah, so it takes 7 damage of getting thrashed violently by my words.
Amazing. And you know...
What?
Go, please. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was about to say that's it, so it works out.
Oh, okay, well, sick. You know that your words hit their marks somehow. And
What say you, spider? It has disadvantage.
yep, that's
Yeah,
not
well,
bad.
good.
Which does not hit. Bear.
Alrighty. There's what, 3 swarms left? Or is there more that I can't see?
Yes.
Assuming 3.
Alright, I'm gonna go down for this one first. Do a little bitey
Okay.
bite.
Nom, 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 nom. That's a hit.
No more advantage, but yes. 13.
What do you have advantage for?
Oh, I thought I still had advantage. Do I not have that anymore?
No.
So the first one does not hit, but the second one does.
Okay.
Hey, wouldn't the first one still hit? That was a 21 and a 13.
Oh, first one both. Yeah, right.
It's 19 total. Yarel.
Nice.
It's a murder, why don't you?
Alright, one to the south of me. Is going to eat this sword.
Uh-huh.
Take a bajillion damage.
10 damage. It's still alive.
Aren't you missing your hexblade thing?
Huh?
Like an extra 1d4 or something?
No, it's an extra d6 from Hex.
Ew.
The Hexblade's curse was, it's only a one target creature.
Oh, okay.
And they move no more.
Alright,
Super dev.
and I'll move over here, and that's my turn.
Alright. Muriel tramples those bugs and swipes out with her sword.
Yeah.
Dead. They continue to swarm over you, Alcena? Doing 10
No way.
damage.
Oh. Didn't think it would hit.
Yeah.
You. Up and up and up.
Both hit.
Amazing.
And the very last spooter falls.
Alcena, what's your nature?
What's my what?
Your nature. Your nature check. What's that? What's that level set at?
It is
No, you go back there. You
No.
put that
plus
back
5.
there.